Hello everyone! Just like TMSL is a Toastmasters family for us, the president of our club or any Toastmasters club is the head of the family who sets the right tone for the club. Now, most of you must be wondering, what exactly am I going to share in this video? Well, trust me, there is not just one thing, but everything that the president needs to take care of. Because he is the decision maker of the family. And he has the primary responsibility to maintain as well as take forward the legacy that hundreds of Toastmasters associated with your club have created over the years. So just like VP Education takes care of pathways and learning, VP membership helps the members come on board, VP PR takes care of the social media presence, secretary helps you live the meeting after the meeting, treasurer makes the Toastmaster payments, and Sergeant at Arms opens the meeting and shares the club mission. What exactly did I do in the last 6 months as the president? Well, come with me, I'll take you to the journey. First of all, presiding and adjourning the meeting. Now, most of you, including myself, are most excited about this one particular part of being the president. I get to open the meeting, I welcome the guests, I introduce new members to the club, I introduce the Toastmaster of the day, and then finally go back to my seat in the first row and sit down. At the end of the meeting, I ask for feedback from guests, I make important announcements, I close the meeting, say goodbye to everyone, and come back home with a happy face. This looks so much superficial because this is what most of the Toastmasters as well as guests see the president doing things. This is just the front line. What happens behind the scenes? Well, let me tell you about that as well. Responsibility number 2, earning distinguished club program recognition. Well, many of you who are associated with Toastmasters from quite a while know very well that there are 10 Toastmaster goals that any club must strive to achieve within the tenure of July this year to the June next year in order to be recognized as the distinguished Toastmaster club in the Toastmasters fraternity. Now, the goals are related to educational achievements, membership strength, online Toastmaster payments, and EC officer trainings. And as the president, I have to work with each of my EC members to help them and support them help the club achieve these goals. Responsibility number 3, and I think the major chunk of being the president, lead and guide. Now, when I was the VP Education, my president said, Jyoti, I have put immense efforts to innovate 7 leaders out of the 7 EC members. Now, when I became the president, I felt that I also had this responsibility to help my people grow, especially those 7 people who had chosen me to be the head of their family. I have to work with each one of them. What kind of special meeting are we going to conduct? Whether do we allow these particular members to join our club or not? How the posters should look on the social media? Is the secretary doing the right minutes of meeting, conveying the right information? Are we making the Toastmasters payments on time? And of course, are the logistics on time for the club? In each of these pursuits, I worked with each of the EC members. And not only from work point of view, I think we have built very close and strong companionships with each other. On the contrary, with the Toastmaster fraternity, as the president, I am responsible for attending any district and international level events or competitions. It's a choice, but still, as the president, because you are the face of the family, you get the opportunity to expose yourself at other different inter-club levels. Responsibility number 4, base camp management. Now, most of you who are enrolled to Pathways know very well that once you complete particular number of speeches, your level of Pathways is completed and you need an approval from somebody in the EC to help you lead to the next level. Now, who is that somebody? It can be president, it can be VP Education, and it can be secretary as well. So at times, if the secretary is not available or the VP Education is not available, your president is always the base camp manager. 5th responsibility. As I leave the EC, I have the responsibility to help the club bring the new EC on board. And for that sake, it is the president who assigns the nomination committee for the next EC elections to be conducted. This is what all stuff that I have to do on papers. On the background, as the president, I would try to meet my EC every month so we guys could sit together, discuss ideas, plan for future, talk about the improvements, and also part ourselves for the good thing that we do. In the end, I'll just say one thing: with great power comes great responsibility. At times, you'll come across situations wherein you will have the tough time convincing your people to go with you, and at times, you will be contradicted by your team as well. So, the more you accept the challenges, the more you guys work together, the tougher situations become easy. Make sure that whenever you are working with your EC or your club members, you always have to create that common ground where each one of us are together. Guys, as the president, you may not get much opportunity to interact with the club members, but you help each of your EC members to polish their communication and especially leadership skills. So if you feel that you are up for what am I doing right now, be the next president